Hello guys, relatively short video this week, week number 6, and we're looking at arpeggios and some more scales. So our objective by the end of the 10-week course that we're doing is that you should be confident with about 3 of the pentatonic shapes and be able to play those in minor keys and major keys, and also have a couple of arpeggios under your belt as well. So arpeggios are really good for kind of adding single note melodies on top of chord progressions. So if somebody's playing an A minor chord, you can just play an A minor arpeggio on top of that, and then if they've got a D minor chord, then you shift to a D minor arpeggio. And scales are just really cool for developing lead parts, for creating solos, for improvising, but also for building out chords which that are kind of outside of the box a little bit as well. So this demonstration is going to be quite short. I'm going to show you the first 2 pentatonics and then a couple of arpeggios, and then it's down to you guys to get practicing with them. Okay, so let's start off with a major arpeggio. I'm going to be using my 4th finger, my 3rd finger and my 1st finger, and the 4th one goes on the 6th string in the 5th fret. The 3rd one goes on the 5th string in the 4th fret, and the 1st finger goes on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. So you got 5th fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret. Now you'll notice that as we're playing each of these, I'm removing the pressure so that these notes are played with staccato, so that they're not blending into each other like that. Instead we've got... So we achieve that by just removing the pressure off of the string as soon as we picked it. So if you just take a look again, so played that, take the pressure off with the 4th finger. I know that's really difficult to see. But then the same with the 3rd finger, and then the same with the 2nd finger. So that's a major arpeggio, and this is movable. So we can play it anywhere across the fretboard. Now because we're playing this in the 5th fret, that's an A major arpeggio, and the reason for that is because this note on the 6th string, 5th fret, is an A note. If I play this in the 7th fret, then it's a B major arpeggio. Play it in the 8th fret, C major, 10th fret, D major, and so on. And the same applies on the 5th string. So if I play this in the 5th fret here, I'm playing a D major, then E major, F major, G major, and so on. So by now you should be taking a little bit of time to learn the names of the notes on the 6th and the 5th string, because that really helps with this kind of thing. Minor arpeggio. Well, kind of very similar, only this time we use the 4th finger, the 2nd finger and the 1st finger. Do that on the 5th string as well. I think for now, if you want to just take some time to learn the major and minor positions and then play them in different locations up and down the fretboard, but as you're playing them, saying the name out loud. So if you're playing it in the 8th fret on the 6th string, you're saying out loud that this is a C minor. If you're playing it 8th fret on the 5th string, you're saying out loud that this is a D minor. Okay, so moving on to the pentatonic scales, we're just going to look at the first shape and the second shape. So on your sheets it should say, well, it does say shape 1, and this is what shape 1 looks like. So it's the 5th fret. Actually on your sheets it's in the key of F minor, so let's go up here. So that's in the 1st fret. So we've got F minor, 1st fret, 4th fret, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 3rd, 1st, 4th, 1st. So actually we're only going between the 1st and the 4th fret on the 6th and the 2nd string. And then we also have it on the 1st string actually, but to keep this really sort of tonally centred in F minor, we should just finish on that 1st fret there. So we're going... We then have the second shape. Now what I'd like to do is just quickly run through the second shape. I'm going to start on the 6th string. So this is the 4th fret and then the 6th fret, third fret and then the 6th, third and then the 6th, third and then the 5th, 4th and then the 6th, 4th and then the 6th. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play through both of those scales one after another, and this is an opportunity for you to play along. So we're going to take it at about 60 beats per minute and just try and just check in and make sure that you're using the same fingering that I'm using and that's also on the sheets that you've been given this week. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go up here. Did you get that? So we stopped on the... We stopped here, first fret, first string, and then we had a beat's gap, and then we moved up here onto the 6th string, 4th fret. Should we do that again? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what should you be aiming for in practice? Well, if you can play a major and a minor arpeggio on both starting on the 6th string and the 5th string, then that's fantastic. And if you can also play the first shape and the second shape whilst keeping up with that demonstration in the video, then you've done really well. There is, for those of you that want to give this a try, the tab for Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix, and this is all using major arpeggios. And it's a really good workout for both hands actually if you decide to pick through it. So get stuck in with that also, and I will see you next week.